Hello and welcome to McClendon Studios and Random Thoughts and Observations. I'm your host, David E. McClendon Sr. And today we're going to tell you the story of Look Mommy Scissors. Now many years ago, back when our oldest son was almost 2 years old, we had moved into an apartment at a Country Club Apartments in Anderson, South Carolina. And my wife was going through the newspaper and different magazines looking for coupons for groceries and all of that. And she had a pair of scissors, and she was clipping out the things. And we had the little 2-year-old there. So she didn't leave the scissors just laying around. What she did was she put them on the very top of a bookcase. Now you would think that the very top of a bookcase would be safe for a young child of about 2 years old, but that's not the case, because this boy could climb like a monkey or whatever else he climbed, and he could get into anything. And that's what he did that day. I was standing in the kitchen. I was wearing a pair of just gym shorts. No shirt, just gym shorts. And that was the only thing I was wearing. And my son came in there and said, "Look, Mommy, scissors." And he was doing like this. And somehow he managed to clip in his eye, just the corner of his eye. And it started bleeding, and it bled pretty bad. I had been a former EMT, so I grabbed up a rag, put it on his eye, grabbed the keys, and ran on out the door to the had my wallet and my keys, ran out the door to the van, cranked it up, and off we went. Had him in his baby seat, and off we went. And I was driving through town about 70 miles an hour, and I passed a cop, and I would come to a stoplight. As long as it was red, I stayed there looking in all directions. As soon as it changed, I rabbited to the next one. I was hoping that I would get a string of lights, but I didn't. Well, lo and behold, if you pass a Anderson City cop at about 70 or 80 miles an hour in town, he's going to question you. And that's what happened. He pulled up beside me in the other lane and rolled down his window, and I rolled down mine. He said, "What's the problem?" I said, hollowed out, "My baby stuck a pair of scissors in his eye." Well, he said, "Follow me," and he turned on the blues. Well, we went on to the Anderson Area Medical Center, which was then probably still called Anderson Memorial Hospital. Went to the emergency room. Now, we didn't have a tag yet on the back of the van. All we had was the paperwork for a new van. And I got out of the ambulance, saw my friend that was a security guard standing there, kind of tossed him the keys, and told him that the paperwork's in the van. The cop can arrest me in a little bit. Well, Ricky brought my keys back to me, handed them to me, and he said, the cop said, "Just go on." And that's what I did. Well, about that time I realized that I wasn't dressed appropriately for being out of the house, and that no one had any questions about life in general, I suppose. Anyway, so about that time I realized that I was flashing the world. I wrapped a sheet around me while we waited for the doctor to show up. Well, lo and behold, my wife remembered that I left the house and wasn't dressed appropriately for work or any other activity, and brought me my pants and a shirt. So I was finally able to get my breeches on. My wife wasn't too far behind us. I was finally able to get breeches on, and then our doctor, Dr. Baird, showed up. He looked over Jared, looked at him from top to bottom, and looked all over his eye, and he said, "I don't think he needs any stitches. Doesn't look like he nicked his eye or anything. Just had a very close call." And that's what happened. He had clipped just the skin at the corner of his eye, but it didn't damage the eyeball in any way, and we were very thankful for that. But I did learn that if you drive through Anderson, South Carolina at 70 miles an hour, they will pull you over, so be careful. That's the story of today of Look Mommy Scissors. If you have any questions or comments, or if you like this video, let us know. Drop us a comment in the comment box below, either on the blog, or if you're watching this on YouTube, in the little YouTube comment box. Or send us an email to gindysvideos@gmail.com. That's gindysvideos@gmail.com. And we thank you. This is a Federal Trade Commission required notice. When you click on an advertisement that is displayed with this video, or just before it, we receive a small commission. Sometimes, if you merely watch an ad, we receive commission. If you purchase anything by clicking on links on any of our websites, we receive a commission as well. McClendon Studios is a participant in the Amazon Services LLC Associates Program. an affiliate advertising program designed to provide a means for sites to earn advertising fees by advertising and linking to Amazon.
Suzanne has written a great book of poetry. It is called Shattered. You can find it on Amazon.com. We have a new book. Many people want to know if homeschooling will work for them. This book may help you answer that question. You can find it on Amazon.com.
We also offer you the book How to Pay Off Your Debt. Buy it on Amazon.com.
On the 15th of July, 2016, all of our books will be free in honor of the birth and death of our angel baby, Dorian Lee McClendon.